we're in the corner, attack it, but try to pull players in. I think we're attacking the corner, but we're trying to beat up the sidewall. And that's one play, right? Like, that's a play we have. But, like, another play is just like how we were baiting a 50 in front of the net. Let's really focus on, this would be like plat, diamond 1, plat 3, diamond 1. New season, early season. All right, we'll take it. Top step. If you are playing casual, you're having fun with the game. If you are playing ranked, whatever the Rocket League grind looks like, a miscellaneous backend habit I want to fix is taking off ball cam for wall play or airplay. The only time, and this is generally speaking, and at the end of the day, play the game how you want to play, but from a competitive standpoint, the only time people will take off ball cam is like for ground dribbles, or if they're baiting someone in for a 50-50 and they want to like take a look at the opponent challenging to time their flip. I mean, look at this POV. You can hit the ball, but how are you going to control the ball? Right? Like, it's impossible with that POV. Like, it might be possible, but it's so hard to turn wall play or airplay into control if it looks like this. And just miscellaneous back-end focus, okay? Like, you don't need to go crazy with it, but if you do, like, that's a habit we need to break. Oh, last little tidbit. I mean, not just ground dribbles, but taking it off when you look off the ball for, like, demos or boosts. Like, that's another way to do it, right? Like, so, you know, take it off when you're trying to hunt for demos. So we keep it on, ball cam on right there. That was good. So far, this replay's fine. Nothing crazy. Nothing super good. Nothing super bad. Just kind of getting into the game. I like where demos are, but I always like where demos are with you. Got a little bit wide on that rotation. Even if teammate didn't pass mid, we were still a little bit wide on that rotation. Play tight right here, which is good. Boom, good. I mean, actually, I think this was pretty good. Yeah, I like that boom and chase play. Boom the ball up the field, look for a demo, rotate out. Two-man control, shoots. I would actually say this is pretty good. Based on, like, you know, previous submissions. Very good. I mean, honestly, man, nothing's screaming at me. Like, you're not making any very trending, repeatable mistakes. I mean, part of me wants to say, like, that boom and chase play, I want more of it. But the way we're moving the ball around the field is very, very good. Rotations are fine. A little bit wide in the one play, but it hasn't happened again. We're looking for demos. Positioning is fine. This is a hard replay, actually. I think you're playing good. I don't know which way I want to go with this, whether it's build on it or, like, you know, typically tackle something that's inconsistent, but for the most part, pretty consistent replay. I'm trying to think of what will, you know, this is new season, not playing a ton of comp. We are plat 3, diamond 1. What's going to, like, help us hang in the diamonds? Kind of like where my brain is. I mean, that's fine. Like, there was that play. Like, I wish we didn't beat this player and we kind of, like, instead of trying to beat the player, like, push this through our corner boost or take a 50 through our corner boost. There was a play back here that I wish we took a 50 as well. Even there's this, which is, it's not bad. This play, I think. I wish we just dropped down for a low 50. Kind of, actually, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more boom and chase, and I want to see more, like, kind of bait heavy 50s. And I'm trying to think which way to go with that. The reason I say that is, like, people are really bad. Not to call out people who are bad, but, like, you know, in this rank, this like plat diamond rank, like people either overcommit, have a tough time controlling, dive at the ball, or you know, there's just so many inconsistencies. So like the booming clears that we did before that we've been working on, I love. I want to keep doing that. That exploits the opponent's ability to read the ball that moves really fast or hits the wall. And then the bait heavy 50s kind of exploits the overcommit. I would say everything game sense wise looks great. I'm getting a corner vibe. Not in that like, oh, you remember we've talked about not baiting players in, but attacking the corner. I would almost like to build on that, you know, aggressively play the corner on defense, but focus, we're in the corner, attack it, but try to pull players in. I think we're attacking the corner, but we're trying to beat up the sidewall, and that's one play, right? Like, that's a play we have. But, like, another play is just like how we were baiting a 50 in front of the net. Let's really focus on... So, like, if we want to force players to overcommit, force players to dive, like, remember, the corner is your safe space. Like, this could be kind of like the pivotal moment where people dive in and overcommit, because, like, you know, the first man's going to attack you and the second man's probably going to creep up, and then you bait that player in, and then you could maybe easily beat the second man. I think this is a build week, brother. Like, keep the boom and chase. Try to transition the ball in as little touches as possible. Meaning, if you could move the ball from defense to offense in one touch, there we go. And then build on corner play by focusing, like, the bait heavy 50s, trying to pull those players in. I don't really want to touch anything else because everything else looks good. No joke. For plat diamond, like, yeah, there's stuff on the horizon, but I think this is super solid. Like, based on what I've seen from you in the past, like, this is probably the best form of half step I've seen. Let's try. Maybe it's like we could pull that, like, again, build on the booms, but like pull that corner thing into offense as well, where like our new focus is taking 50s in the corner, like a very narrow focus on that. Because what's happening is we're beating players in the corner, but then it's setting up an easy clear for the goal line defender. And this has happened before as well. Right there, like that dude on the front post right there should be clearing, right? There was another example. Love this boom and chase play. I mean, this is defensive corner. But baiting 50s, offensive and defensive corner. I'm just trying to show this offensive corner example. I don't know where it was. This was defensive corner again. Like, even if you beat this player right here, which is what we're trying to do, like, the goal line defender would have an easy clear, right? Picture you're in an offensive rotation, play right here. First man challenges you, and there's a second man back post. If you could bait this corner and slow this play down, then this person is going to creep to the front post, and, like, you're drawing the goal line defender out of position. And then if you beat the player in the corner, then that guy at the back post gets an easy clear. So overall, like, extending on this aggressive corner play on defense with baiting 50s, which just like you're baiting that goal line defender on defense, you're baiting the second man on offense, right? First man challenges, and if you slow that down and bait the 50, then second man starts creeping up. Overall, baiting corners. That's the new kind of focus. Keep the boom and chase, keep the demos, keep everything else. And then, like, another extension, which could be future stuff, is fake challenging the offensive corner. But that would be, I would say, like, start with 50s, and then we could start faking. Because faking the offensive corner is super smart. But, I mean, this is good. I could have said nothing, man. I'm really glad you submitted. And I think this is one of your better replays in the past couple of weeks. Good stuff. Good stuff.